All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to a brand new episode of With a Side of Chaos. This is Patricio, a.k.a. Rocky, and as always, I'm joined by the dude who has gone through 3 cups of coffee already.
This is 2.
It's 2.
It's 2, and the first one looked like it came from Pete Davidson's butthole.
Oh, my God. Fucking Pete Davidson, man. Welcome to the podcast that puts a magnifying glass on Orlando to show the world that we're more than just theme parks. We talk to the creative, the diverse, the talent that gets overlooked because of a mouse. Nothing against Mickey, but there's a lot more going on here.
We lost every single person.
I know.
I love it. It's so great to be back. And they're like, yay, he's back. Already talking about buttholes? No. Oh, my God. We have a whole episode full of buttholes to talk about, don't you?
Isn't that like our library of episodes?
It is just discussions about buttholes that we've seen over a course of how many years have we been doing this together now?
We're going on
almost 2 years
Almost 2 years.
Oh, wow. I still remember when we went to our first haunted house together and you screamed like a little girl.
Do not. Why you got to say it like that?
Because you did. You would. That was the sound that came out of your mouth.
I'm literally titling it the butthole episode.
Yeah,
because
the butthole episode.
Because
there's so many buttholes here,
dude. Speaking of buttholes, I think it's time that we talk about what we did.
We went to the Butthole Palace.
We went,
and then he went to Butthole Emporium at EDC for 3 days. So this is the butthole episode. You're welcome. Hello, we are here. Let's discuss the buttholes.
Yeah, so thanks. Shout out to Miguel Colon and Mike Busey because we got invited to the Sausage Castle the weekend of Halloween.
God damn right we did.
And it was everything that we could have imagined and more.
Hey, look at the name of the episode. If we're not selling it hard, you'll find out soon enough.
So I'm going to ask you this, Aaron. From we were there for what? 8 hours?
No, not even. We were there for 6.5.
6.5 hours.
Yes.
Okay.
I was the most sober of all of us, and it wasn't the...
You were the most sober one out of the entire crew.
Of the crew of the evening, I have a very different interpretation of the evening than you guys did. It's so great. I love the club scene. It is the greatest thing on the planet. I bet you guys did it exactly the same way at EDC too. Continue,
yes. So let me see if I have them right here because I did do a video of our little adventure.
Good. Did our third contestant be eliminated from all of our video or
no? She got to the point
there.
She got to the point where she said what happened and she was cool with what happened.
Good.
So
I don't think anybody else knows about it. Let's tell everyone. Shit.
There it is. Okay, so I did find the video. I just want to have it queued up and ready to go.
Right, we got a video from our
adventure at Mike Busey's
house.
The Sausage Castle.
We got a thing to show you.
I'm going to share the screen right here. Stand by. I should have had it ready to go, but I'm always bad at this.
Yeah, we are here with the butthole episode. And we're going to show you buttholes.
I'm going to minimize us.
Okay, we're minimized.
Take that away, and here we go. This is our adventure at the Sausage Castle earlier.
Oh dear Lord, that's classic.
When you go down.
Fucking chair. That's my favorite photo of the night.
Dude, the Patriots ripoff.
I can't wait to talk about that. I cannot wait to talk about that.
So, yeah, our adventure at the Sausage Castle Halloween weekend was needed to read this title.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Don't worry, Chris. You read it correctly.
So, yeah, Miguel Colon invited myself to the Sausage Castle for that weekend, and it happened at the right time because that was the week I broke up with my girlfriend.
Absolutely. That was I'm happy for you to again I told you so.
Oh yeah, no, the I told you so's were.
Can we finally put a cap in your German heritage? Can we put a fucking stick in the ground and I'm done with blonde-eyed, blue-haired women?
No, I will never be done with blonde hair, blue women. Now, if they are thick German descent accent, hell yeah, no, I'm not. I'm completely. I am completely done with German women.
For once, Jeff Kaufman and I are at full agreements of each other and your recent decisions.
I have yet to talk to him about this.
I'm sure. I don't know.
He's gonna rip me a new one. But
just speak and you'll just be done.
Yeah, no. So we went, and the day of,
Alex taking a personal day.
Yeah, Alex is taking a personal day. She's doing her thing, but I hit you up immediately,
right?
And told you, hey, get your membership going. We got VIP. Once we get there, everything's taken care of.
Yeah, which you didn't even get VIP. You just told me to get VIP. Which reminds me, I need to cancel that before the end of the month.
I'm going in Christmas time.
Yeah, that's fine. That's not fucking early November.
So
I have to like the 28th to cancel.
We brought our mutual friend Rachel.
Yeah,
who's a party goer.
Yeah,
she has a great time anywhere she goes, and I want you to take the lead at this one because the drive up there, because you were driving us there.
Yeah, okay. Oh man, we were at your house for about probably 45 minutes, and we were just hanging out with the Kitchen Killers pre-show.
Yeah,
of them doing their thing, and then me, you, and Rachel were all getting ready, and I was already just ready to go. Uh-huh. I was walking around your pool in the back, huffing and puffing on my brand new fucking vape pen, and I was and then we got on the highway. You know what I mean? And then we got on that giant circle. I have no idea what way it took us to that place.
Yeah, I don't know.
It took me like all the way to Apopka, and then somewhere else, and then somewhere else, and then on the way back, just going back to the end of the story, the drive back was 45 minutes to your house. No issues whatsoever. None. Absolutely none. It was a straight shot. We were back to your house in like 30 minutes. It took us an hour to get there. My fault.
But totally, it was. So the drive up there was an adventure, and then
hysterical.
Once we got there, it was like, and I'm pulling up this video so I can show everyone what it's actually like being at the castle.
Yeah,
and let me put that up on screen because it is it's something else. It's totally worth the membership because you get treated like you've been there your entire life. Like you're friends with everybody, and there was no issue whatsoever with anybody that night.
There was one girl who was having a little bit of a freak out.
Oh, really?
Yeah. There was when you and Rachel were on one of your journeys, I ventured off probably 4 times the whole night, and I was gone for I think an hour and 15 minutes maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it was your turn, and basically I ended up talking to a bunch of different people who were at the party and stuff because I wanted to see what kind of demographics were there. You knew what I was doing when I went there. I was going to write a comedy special. That's the only reason I went, and I'm just sitting here just like everything is so ridiculous. And this one girl is just like, I had my scary mask on, right? I think I was one of like 5 people with a mask. No one else had masks.
No.
There was one guy with like a hamburger helper mask or something like that. But everybody was just very, very, what did I say? Innuendo-ish.
Oh, like very innuendo-ish.
Everything was sexual in some way, shape, and form, mostly the whole evening. Players Paradise.
Players Paradise. And the thing was, like, the moment we got there, like, we were scared because
we were in a field so far away from the house.
Well, no, it wasn't even that. Like, leading up to the entrance of the home, like, it's like we're going down a dirt road, and then we finally get to the dirt road.
Yeah, it was fucking Normandy after the Allies bombed the shit out of the beach. That's how bad that road was.
And you had a mini freak out. You're like, Pat, are you sure this is where we're supposed to go? And then the moment I said, dude, look over there, and we saw the door. We saw the gate.
And the gate opens like this. It was outrageous, dude. It was so fucking crazy. And then they had food trucks.
The fact that they had food trucks had me dying.
Okay, so I'll start the story. So we finally get through the gate. The gate is like this huge thing. It says Sausage Castle on the outside. If you were watching that video earlier, you kind of saw that the Sausage Castle, the doors open like they would at a rich person's house, because this is a rich person's house.
Yeah.
And you go through, and we have to, it is probably a good half mile to a mile to the roundabout where you would normally park your car. And we meet our new friend. What's our new friend's name?
I think it was Jay.
Jay, yes.
Yeah.
Jay ends up finding out that you're friends with Miguel, and then we just like bypass all the bullshit that they would have to do. They still bomb check the car, which I thought was kind of funny.
Yeah.
They seriously bomb checked the car at Busey's place. I was like, all right. And you guys were already starting your journey on whatever you guys did. I think did you guys have Molly water or something?
No, I was sucking down on edibles and just smoking weed the entire night. I didn't do anything like too wild. I know Rachel had partaken in something, specific.
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Yeah.
So we ended up ascending on this property. It's huge, and there looks like a bike path with tons of people on it. And both Rachel and Patricia are like, "Hey, take that way. That's the way we got to go." I was like, "But there's people everywhere. It looks like a campground's driveway." You know what I mean? And I'm like, "I'm just gonna go this way." And I ended up bypassing just the outside of everything that we were driving by. So I was going the right way, but all those people were going to the party. And I was like, I'm not going to drive for all these fucking people, man.
And I was telling
like 20 people.
And the thing was, they told us to park on the campground. We were allowed to park out there.
Yeah.
You just weren't comfortable doing it.
No, I thought I was going to run somebody over because the lights out there were terrible.
Yeah.
Like we couldn't see anything. We walked through a farmer's area.
Yeah.
Rachel almost stepped on a fucking land spike. I don't even know what that was, but like there was so much and so much stimuli the whole time. But we started our journey with the 1.5 mile walk to a mansion.
Yeah.
And
then once we got there, like, dude, it was literally like, I have it up on the screen. Like the mansion itself is fucking beautiful. It's huge. And Miguel was by far the greatest host ever, because he gave, and right there I have a picture of Miguel up. He gave us the VIP treatment. He gave us the tour of the entire facility.
Yeah.
Gave us the history behind it and all that. And like, I'm actually right here. Let me fast forward. Yeah. The gun room, which was Busey's bedroom.
Yeah, Busey's bedroom's got an entire small armament. I hope every single one of those guns is not loaded. As we were walking into the property, there's a few things we need to talk about. Do you want me to talk about?
Yeah, go for it. All
right. So as we were walking up, we have the option to buy whatever substance we want to be on for the evening.
Anything we wanted.
Well, almost everything. I don't think they had any heroin, but they had a lot of stuff. A lot of your conventional drugs that if you want to use before a rave or a party. Yeah. And then we watched a freak show.
The freak show was pretty badass.
The freak show was funny.
Yeah, this guy's Squirrel that I have up on the screen, right?
Squirrel.
Yeah, Squirrel basically put his face in a bag of fireworks, of firecrackers, I should say. And then there was another one where like they broke a cinder block over his chest.
While he was on nails. Yes, on a bed of nails. Everything that Pat just said. At a bed of nails. Too.
Yeah.
They just stood on bed of nails, and then they hit his feet, hit him in the stomach with a cinder block. They threw something gross on another one of them. I don't know what they were doing. We had just gotten there, and you and Rachel were starting to get lit at that point.
Oh, yeah, because
starting to drink then.
It was an open bar.
Yeah, open bar.
It was open bar, and next to the bar was a plate of edibles.
Yeah.
And, of course, I'm like, well, I'm going to take this, and I'm going to take that.
It was so much fun, dude.
Yeah.
So much fun. So this is where let's go ahead and then they had a full mini putt-putt.
Yeah.
With a black Santa. And what I did, you see that picture that I took, the black Santa on there.
I'm about to get to the black Santa.
Yeah. I took that picture, and who did I send that to?
I forget.
David Jolly.
Oh my God.
I said, I found you, and he went, fucking LOL. And he had no idea. Jolly's been there before, but He didn't realize Black Santa was still there. So I let him know, and he was like, Jesus Christ. Also, Crespo told me to have a good time. And man, it was stupid fun. It was so ridiculous. But I'm going to let you tell a little bit more of the story, considering I have a different viewpoint than you do.
So for me, the highlight of the entire journey of the entire tribe was the fact that I got to step into the ring from WrestleMania 3.
Yeah, that was nuts. That was absolutely crazy, and the Knight Rider car was there too.
Yeah, Kit,
the original Kit Knight Rider car.
Yeah,
from I forget what
the Knight
David
Rider.
Hassel's.
Yeah, David Hassel.
And then I can't do that, David. You know, I mean, I just don't remember his name. Yeah, it was so fun. And they had an entire America stage. Do you remember how fucking big the America stage was?
The America stage was huge, and it felt like we were at a church, like a mega church.
Yeah, it felt like we were in Joel Osteen's like private services room. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, we've got God here, but we also have guitars.
Yeah.
And Knight Rider in WrestleMania in this giant warehouse 5 miles away from the damn house that we were in to party.
Yeah. And
thank you, Miguel, for that. That was the best part of the whole thing for me, was that giant tour, and I appreciate him for that. That was so much fun.
How many times how long was I in that ring? Because I came out sweaty.
Probably at least 10 minutes. You were in there.
I was jumping. I was throwing myself. I'm like, come on, let me suplex you.
You were really high on edibles at that time. I had 2 suckers in my mouth of edibles as well, and yeah.
And yeah, you know, the party's going on. There's DJs everywhere. Everyone's having a great time. And then finally, the house party opened up.
Yes. You guys, you and our extra friend who were there, you guys are a treat.
We were introduced to the pleasure tent.
Yes. On our tour, we were able to go to the opiate tent.
Yeah. And
opium den. Okay, guys, I know that sounds bad for me to say that, but every stereotypical opiate room that you've ever seen in a movie or TV was this room. It had a tea kit. It had weird Genghis Khan fuck beds. It had nets. It had hammocks.
It felt to me like Xerxes. Like that scene from 300?
It was Xerxes' tent.
Yeah.
It was an opiate tent. it was a hashish tent. It really was. It was the pleasure dome.
Yeah. And we got a cool tour of that. We went out, and then we went to the party, which once the doors opened to the house, it was free range. And
that's when I abandoned you too.
They had
a good portion.
They had some bartenders inside.
They had 2 bartenders for that whole event.
Yeah,
I was fucking impressed with that.
And they did their job. They were on point. I mean, the wait was like a little bit because like there was a lot of people present,
right?
But it was a great experience. And then I was trying to get a fucking hamburger or cheeseburger from the goddamn vending machine.
Yes. Okay. So let's discuss that. Patricio is, at this point, exerting himself on the party atmosphere. He is so good to go. At this point in the evening, he's officially hungry. He's very hungry. And this becomes a reoccurring theme throughout our night in the Busey residence. He noticed on our tour earlier, they show us an old 70s style food dispenser that you would see at a hospital for hot food.
Yeah.
And Patricio can't help but buy the things inside this thing.
I wanted all of them.
And this is pretty late in the evening. We've skipped a lot of stuff at this point. But yeah, this is probably like 11:30 to 1 a.m. somewhere in there. And you had already done extra of everything.
Oh yeah, I totally did.
We had puffed everything that we could probably puff. We had eaten every edible at that point. So we were all on our journey, and our other friend who's not in this picture is on her own at this point as well. So him stopping for food. What did you get, Pat? What did you get from the vending machine?
Nothing.
But you tried.
I tried all 3 vending machines.
There's 3.
Yeah.
And there's food in all 3.
It was fully stocked. and I couldn't get one because it wasn't taking my money. So then I felt like a jerk. I was gonna like, well, let me see if I can find coins. I'm like, I know there's probably a change machine somewhere in that house with everything that was already in there. I'm like, I'm not gonna waste my time. Let me just, you know what? I'm gonna go get some ribs from the food truck.
Yeah. So this is very funny to me because this is where we kind of all do our own thing for a long period of time.
Yeah.
You end up going off, I think, almost for the rest of the evening after this point and eating food.
Yeah.
You maybe walked around. I was probably the one who spent the most time in the party.
Yeah.
Which is very funny to me. The whole evening was very cool. There's a lot of performers doing lots of various things. I don't want to destroy some of the aesthetic for people if they ever go, but there is a lot of stuff happening in that place all the time.
Yeah.
I didn't get to spend I think I spent 1 minute with Busey, but I did spend the evening with two famous rappers who I don't remember their names. One's friends with Exhibit.
Nice.
Yeah. The other one is friends with Dead King Von. The guy, when we were sitting at the picnic table, he was a hype man for another rapper.
Oh, the ones that we were smoking with.
Yes. And our friend was on the corner just rolling her ass off.
And at one point,
I can't tell that story, can I?
I will just be safe. Just be safe.
Okay,
but the one thing I will say, there was a hot tub.
Yes. This.
The hot tub.
Do you want me to talk about this, or do you want to talk about it?
I'll talk about it.
You talk about it, and then you want me to tell you what I think? Or
so
do you want me to just keep shut the fuck up, Aaron?
I saw the hot tub, and we were in the back patio, and of course Busey has a pool back there, and he's got a hot tub, and he
has a full Playboy grotto in his pool way.
And then at one point, I noticed that there were some bras on the floor. I'm like, whoa, wait a second. And I look up, and there are, I think, 3 or 4 naked women in the hot tub. And I'm just like, I'm still high, and I go up. I'm like, is it okay if I take a Snapchat, a video of this? Because I had to put some stuff up for my premium chat. And if you're a member of my premium chat, you guys got to see almost everything that we did. And at that point, like, they were like, "Oh my God, thank you so much for asking." Yeah, of course, we'll go crazy in the pool. And they were so nice. And I think at one point, Squirrel was getting some ass while he was.
Yeah, Squirrel was one of the people getting action. He didn't give a fuck.
He did not give a fuck.
He didn't care about nothing. I loved his his libido action. You know, he was just like, "Whatever, man, in front of everybody, don't care."
It's like, I don't give a fuck.
I don't know if we did the Sausage Castle justice when we talked about it.
No. I think we're still keeping it PG-13 at this point.
Are we? Okay, yeah. There were some ladies in the hot tub doing some crazy shit, and I'm not going to say my opinion on it because you remember what I said.
I don't.
You don't remember what I said?
No.
About how it works there?
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I remember.
So yeah, I'm not going to tell that story. But anyways, it was really nice being an outside observer in a club scene. I had a lot of fun. Basically, what a club scene is, in an essence, is people moving from one section of a house to the other section of a house on drugs.
Yeah. And
no, I want you to just stop and think about that. You went from the front door to the back door, to the back door to the front door. And then we stopped at the front door area I did for a while because I was getting bored, not staring at that. And then we walked back through the very small dance floor area back to the grotto where we spent most of the evening. And then I went and talked to Leslie on the playground that we haven't even discussed yet.
Oh, the playground. Oh, my God. Yeah, there is a full-out kids playground on the property with slides, with monkey bars, with everything.
I mean, everything. This thing looks like an elementary school playground, and adults in costumes.
High up balls.
Not only that, very few are hanging out in the playground the whole night long. And everyone who went out there just looked scared. They're like, I don't get this. But the ironic thing is that you're seeing this carnival ride on the other side. So it looks like a UFO.
Yes.
of the playground. So it was just, it had the weirdest aesthetic ever. I loved it. I loved everything about it. It was so fun. It was so fun.
The one thing that above all was just like the hospitality and how everybody was cool. Like there were no issues. There were no, and even Miguel like gave us like a little bit like, hey, if you have a problem with someone, this is how you settle it in the Sausage Castle. But we never had to do that because there were no problems whatsoever.
Yeah, they have their own like kind of what do you call it, barter system.
Yeah,
dude, they had every Mountain Dew ever made.
Really?
Yeah, they had an entire cooler of various Mountain Dews from like since like the 70s or some shit. They had one in weird cans. It was like left of the bar, next to the door that opened up to the outside grotto.
I vaguely remember that.
And then there was the big guy who I've always seen in every video of Busey's thing.
Yeah.
Sitting there, I introduced myself. He didn't want to talk to me at all. I was like, "Hey, I'm probably someone you." It just shunned me. I'm like, "Fuck, all right." Fuck.
And then what was the phrase that our friend had said?
Oh yes.
And when she said this,
okay.
She was not in the right state of mind.
There was no state of mind for any of us at that point. Okay, so we were getting ready to go in the big house, and you were, I don't know, going faster than us because you were so excited or something. And she was really excited. She goes, "Slow down, Stampeder." I look at her and I am like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Stampeder, and she. The rest of the night, Stampeder. She's like, "Shut up, Aaron!" It was so funny. We died. We died laughing the whole evening because of Stampeder.
Yeah, and then like the ride home, like we were just in awe of like what we just went through.
The electric prunes, baby.
Dude, I can't wait to go back.
You can't wait to listen to the electric prunes on the way back. That's the band. If you guys want to know what kind of experience we had, we hung out and listen to the electric prunes at at Mike Busey's house.
It's like Gary Busey.
Buttholes all night long. There were so little buttholes.
No,
did you see things that I didn't see?
Dude, I got a bruised eye from getting motorboated.
What did anybody have anything in the pleasure tent aside from you guys?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Like the pleasure tent was like kind of like we're gonna do that later on kind of thing. And yeah. I think we're going to wrap it up right there with the Sausage Castle because
we did 25 minutes of content on the Sausage Castle.
Yeah, which was fun. So thank you once again. Thank you to Mike Busey and Miguel Colon for making that thing happen. We can't wait to go back.
And thank you, Jay, for when we got there.
Oh yeah, Jay took care of us.
He was fucking awesome.
So let's go to you, man. We haven't done an episode for almost a month.
Yeah, it's been quite a bit. Basically. Man, we went to Busey's place, 2 weeks ago? Was that Thanksgiving? About Halloween.
Halloween weekend.
So I did a lot of family stuff since then. Everything. We went to the Sausage Castle, so I've been paying my penance by doing family. No, I'm just kidding. No, we did a lot of just like regular stuff. It's been very mundane for me the last couple of weeks. A lot of highs, a lot of lows on the bombs, and man, nothing really. Let's see. I did a couple of Leslie's events.
Nice.
I did Celery City. I did. Shit, dude, I do so much comedy. I don't even remember where I'm at half the time. I really don't. Like, I'm just like, I know where to go today.
Yeah.
It's like work, you just go to the same place every day. You went to EDC, man. I did nothing. I think I am almost done with the video game I'm playing. I don't know.
So
I'm watching the first 48 now. So, I mean,
I'm going to talk about my weekend at EDC, which was literally this past weekend, which was by far the greatest 3-day weekend that I've had in a long ass time. And I got to say, it was the best trip. It was the best experience because I was with a good amount of people, a good crew. My boy Travis came down for the weekend and we did all 3 days together, and 250,000 plus people in one place. 250,000 people.
How many handguns found?
None. There was the only negative incident that happened from that weekend was the fact that 3 individuals were arrested 2 days ago because I think it was at Orlando National Airport, and they found over 70 cell phones.
Why would you go to the airport? Rent a fucking car, you heathens. Drive to where you're going. How do you think drug trafficking works? God damn.
70 stolen phones.
I know. Is the value of a cell phone really that much? Like, if I took this Pixel and I took it over to a pawn shop or to someone who would buy a cell phone, how much would I get for it?
Probably about $200-300.
For a cell phone.
Well, I mean, if it's unlocked and everything, probably maybe 5 or 6. I'll throw that out there. Yeah, I know you're already looking up the numbers.
I'm not.
Oh, you're not?
I'm not. My hands are right here. This computer can't do nothing but this right now.
I'm trying to pull up the
I'm a webcam. Fucking $300 webcam.
Let me see, because I know I have it. The
70 cell phones. Yeah, like there was like a ton of phones.
Yeah, and I'm pulling up the article right now. EDC cell phones. Here we go. So yeah, all the news, all the channels were covering this story right here, and I'm pulling it up on the screen right now. Here we go.
Good job, Sentinel. Real hard. Didn't find any of the drugs at EDC, but we found the cell phones.
Let's see if I can.
This website. These websites are terrible.
I hate this shit. So yeah,
the Click Orlando is the worst.
Let me see if I can go to.
That's News 6. Hey, if you're listening, all the outlets, stop doing this. No one's going to traffic your website because I don't give a shit about Gabby Petito. That's like years ago. You know what I mean? Right?
God damn it, they all do it.
Yeah, it's awful. $10 a year for one.
Let's see if Fox 35 will. There we go.
Fox 35.
Missing your cell phone after EDC. OPD recovers dozens of stolen items.
Uh-oh. So while you were dancing, somebody was playing in your pants and they weren't grabbing your junk or genitals.
OPD said over 70 phones were stolen during EDC this past weekend. Through taking proactive steps in their investigative efforts, detectives were able to arrest 3 individuals who had a backpack containing the stolen cell phones. And the identities of the suspects were not immediately released. But if you lost your cell phone during EDC, you gotta call OPD because they actually have a process to get your cell phone back, which is actually pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, hopefully your cell phone isn't funked.
Yeah,
there's a bunch of dick pics on there.
So
you have before.
I lost my keys the first night.
Of course you did.
Yeah,
and that's why you called me for a ride on Monday. Okay, continue.
So I thought I was under the impression that I lost it at EDC. Mm-hmm. Now, mind you, I had an itinerary. There were things to do. Please
tell me your itinerary was in the car the whole time.
No. My itinerary was on my phone.
Okay.
Yeah, everything was digital. So I was like, you know what? I'm not going to stress. I'm going to find my keys. I am throwing out into the universe that my keys are safe. The keys will be returned to me. It'll be fine. I'll go to Lost and Found on Sunday once everything has been collected, once everything has died down.
All right.
I'll do that. And I go Sunday night. No keys.
No keys. You're done.
Now I'm like, all right, it's okay. What, $200 to get a new key for my car?
Something like that. Yeah.
And it'll be all right. But then I had the idea, like, you know what? Because I had Monday off. I didn't come into work.
Right.
Dude, I'm fucking coming down off of,
Molly.
Of everything.
Yeah, Molly, heroin, black tar, crystal meth,
and
K.
I call him Kyle.
Barbiturates, Viagra.
Fuck you.
That's from the story you didn't hear on the air.
So I call Kyle, my coworker, and I'm like, can you check for me on my desk? Maybe my keys are on my desk. And sure enough, they were.
You're so lucky.
Dude. But their process is insane for all the lost and found items.
I bet.
They have photos. Mm-hmm. They have a catalog. They have a website for you to look through to claim whatever was lost or lost and found.
Did they have anybody's lost drugs on there to try and find? Like, did you lose your child at EDC?
Like, I'm sure they were like,
how many young kids did you see?
None, because it's 18 and up.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
And even with parental permission?
Correct.
Okay, wow. All right. Didn't expect that.
Yeah. And I saw like 2 or 3 people who were pregnant.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah. You can't take it.
We both know someone from our past who would probably be pregnant and stoned. So, personal connection.
Oh, Jesus.
Not her.
No. But going back to it, it was beautiful. I had a great time. People were complaining about so many people there. I'm like, well,
how much was water?
Oh, water was free.
Good.
They had water. They had refilling stations for all your jugs, all your camel packs. You could refill your water for free.
That's good.
Now, if you wanted ice cold water, in a can,
liquid death.
Liquid death.
How much?
I think it was like $8.
God damn communists.
$5 or $8, something like that.
God damn communist, capitalist fucking pigs. I know I just said both. I don't know. You can pick and choose.
No. And I didn't buy anything. Oh, the only thing I bought at EDC was food. That's the only thing I bought.
How was the food options?
I paid $30 for a plate of some Chinese food, and it was delicious. But I was high. So
once, how many? For the whole weekend, you paid $30 for food. That was it. Okay, well that's good.
No, because I'm
like $30 per meal.
Per meal.
Oh.
I think I bought.
What time did you start there?
Friday we started around 2:00 till midnight.
Okay.
Saturday we started around 3:00 till midnight.
So you guys had food before you went?
Yeah.
Good call.
Yeah.
Good call.
And there was no reason for me to drink at EDC because a tall boy, $15, $18.
$18. PBR?
No, Coronas.
What about High Noon?
I do remember seeing High Noon. I can't remember just how much it was.
That's the new one that's making its way through things. I don't know. I haven't had it. What is it?
It's vodka seltzer water kind of shit.
Oh, is it? So it's more White Claw adjacent.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot stronger than a White Claw.
Okay. Got it. All right.
And
it's like Jack and Coke in a can.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Okay. Got it. All right. Mixed drink in a can.
Yeah. The cocktails were like $20.
God damn. And those came from a can too, didn't they?
Yeah. And people were buying them.
Of course they were. Did you sneak any Jack in?
No. So the bottle that I buried was not there.
Oh man.
I had buried a bottle a few weeks prior to at the campgrounds. And once I got there, it was not there.
What was it?
It was a bottle of Jack and a bottle of Don Q.
So you put these things in a hiding spot.
Yes.
And they didn't make it.
They were not there.
So someone was smarter than you.
Correct.
And found that your nefarious plan needed to be squandered. They said the British are coming, and they said no.
Nah. But it's okay. I'm glad that I didn't.
You should check the lost and found.
Oh, fuck off.
They have a catalog.
We found this bottle of Jack Daniels and Don Q.
They're like, you know what? We're not giving this back. It's going to Donnie and lock up.
But can I tell a quick story?
Sure.
And then we're done with EDC.
Sure.
So Sunday night, I'm having the time of my life.
Sure.
I'm tripping. I'm with my friends. I'm having a great time.
Yep, Molly. Okay.
And then around 9 o'clock, 9 o'clock, I get a text message.
Okay.
Text message reads, Ani just fucked us, bro.
Ha!
And I'm just like,
I thought we were done with the Germans.
I'm just like, oh shit, what the fuck? I don't want to go. I don't want to entertain this conversation.
Put it on DND and see what happens Monday morning.
But
I learned to start doing that.
It was a really close friend of mine, and I'm like, what the fuck just happened? So BK had gone with his friend Maddie to EDC, and Maddie had gotten a wristband from a friend. Now that wristband had gone through a replacement, so there's a certain procedure because every wristband has a QR code that gets scanned for you to come into the festival.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no reentry.
Mm-hmm.
So you go out, you're out. And apparently the barcode had been scanned.
Uh-oh.
So she couldn't go in.
Mm.
So they're like, we'll go to the box office. They'll take care of you. They'll resolve the issue. Maddie goes up because BK was still in line. So Maddie goes up and goes to the ticket counter. And the lady tells her, oh, this bar is scanned. You either have to give us the contact information of the individual so we can reschedule or whatever. And she calls BK. And immediately, the woman I'm talking about was Ani. Ani proceeds to cut off Maddie's wristband. Literally, cut. Sorry for the sniff. But
cocaine will do that.
Fuck off! I didn't do coke this weekend. I'm proud of myself. I didn't do any of that shit.
Yeah, sure.
But
fucking Escobar over here.
BK comes up and immediately makes eye contact with her, and she was like, goes to her manager, like, "Oh, don't believe what he says. He probably stole the wristband."
Oh my god!
So he's trying to explain the situation, and she's there just fueling the fire, letting him know, no, don't trust him. Don't trust him. He probably stole it, this and that. And they had to spend another $180 to get in.
Good Lord.
And I felt so bad, but at the same time, I'm like, dude, I am tripping right now. I can't assist you. I am not going to call her. I'm sorry. I have to let this one go. But they were able to get in, but I was just really, because dude, it was a buzzkill.
I bet.
It was such a buzzkill to hear her taking such actions against a friend of mine.
Yeah.
I'm like, your quarrels with me. And the thing is, like, you shouldn't even have a quarrel with me. You should be ashamed for what you fucking did and not be, exercising your powers in such a negative way against my friends.
Mm.
So fuck you.
Mm.
There, I fucking said it. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But no, I'm back. I saw Hamilton this week.
I know. I don't get it. I really don't.
What do you
like? No. I listened. I watched. I don't get it. But if you're an Ecuadorian,
I want to see where this goes.
Why do you care so much about the American Constitution?
It's such a great musical. It really is.
Joseph and the Technicolor Dreamcoat is a musical.
I've seen that. Les Miserables is a musical. The Book of Mormon, a great musical.
Okay, so now I see.
Yeah, and this one is by far one of the greatest musicals I've ever seen.
Theater fucking kid.
I am a theater kid.
Okay, that's fine. All right, you like that stuff? That's fine. You know what? I don't like watching people dance on stage. It makes me uncomfortable.
Why?
I just don't like it. I never have.
Really?
I've never liked plays. Not really. Technicolor Dreamcoat has a warm soft spot, but everything else is just not. I don't like the art.
I don't know why. That's so weird.
I know.
You're weird.
I am.
You're fucking weird, bro.
I'm fine, man. Can you see we're on air?
Yeah, we're totally on air.
We're on air.
But here's the weird thing. I didn't know this about myself or the human body. Monday and Tuesday, I was
okay.
No, say it.
Did you shove any Molly up your butt?
No. It's not. I know it's the butthole episode, but goddamn,
booty rolling at EDC. Like OPD's not gonna find it here. I just made a fart joke on her. Killing it.
Dead air. Fuck it. Okay, so
I let you live it.
I know. Thank you. The thing that I was trying to understand about myself, I was not excited about going to see Hamilton. I was in such a melancholy mood Monday and Tuesday.
I bet.
And I wasn't excited.
Post drug use.
Yeah. And hold on.
Okay.
Hold on, I just got a message.
Oh, sure.
Okay, but no.
You've reached the offices of Patricia Solano. I'm not here right now. I'll suck your dick later.
My buddy, my roommate and my buddy Billy told me, dude, you're probably feeling like the drop in serotonin and everything that you've done this weekend. Your body's just going through a reset, so you're not going to have any emotions for quite a while. And he was right. I during the play, I was excited. I was happy what I was watching, but part of me was just not there entirely. Mentally, I was not there. And that's the price you pay for, having a good time, having an insane amount of being intoxicated and all that bullshit. But I still enjoyed the play. And I went with my friend Adri last minute because Carlos couldn't go. And fast forward to last night.
Okay, we're fast forwarding until Wednesday?
Wednesday night. Yeah, Wednesday night. And
I killed last night.
Really? Tell me about that.
I'm angry, and it is working out for me right now. I'm on the downswing of some things, and I'm just like, yeah, fuckers!
So, do you feel like you do better when you're angry?
I am.
Really?
I'm always funnier when I'm irritated about something. That's why I'm so calm. Calm like a bomb. You know what I mean?
You're like Bruce Banner.
I am. Very much so.
You're the Bruce Banner of comedy.
I'm either so docile from tranquilizers or I'm so high, I am the Hulk. I got that special strength that only special people have. I didn't say it.
The
special strength.
I'm getting ready to host trivia. I'm just like, I go to Mike, the manager. I'm like, dude, I'm not all here. He's like, well, of course, bro, because you had an intense week. You've had too much excitement. Of course, you're not gonna be excited right now. I'm like, you're totally right. And then I got a text message back from this girl that I've been messaging back and forth. And I finally I finally took my shot and I asked her out on a date. And she said, yeah. And dude, like that lit me up like the 4th of fucking July.
Yeah, man.
I'm happy now.
Yeah.
I'm back. I'm excited. I'm ready to do chaos.
So you made it through the manic portion of your drug use. You were very high.
Yeah.
And you were very low.
Oh,
and now your physiology's back into some. Wow, is that 4-day turnaround? That's pretty good.
Yeah, and not to mention, like my friends were dead.
I bet.
Sunday, everybody they had zero energy,
no joy,
nothing whatsoever.
There's no sparks there.
I'm just like, let's go, guys, it's gonna be fun. Let's go pregame. Let's go. Like, shut up, Patricio.
Go get him some coke, dude. Isn't that what the movies tell you?
It does.
When you're down. And you need to make the stocks go up. You take a little bump. That's what I learned in Wolf of Wall Street.
What you got going on coming up this week?
You know what? I am just getting weird shows like every other day. I have nothing to advertise, but if you like stand-up comedy in Central Florida, there's a good 90% chance you're going to see me out there.
I'm excited.
Yeah, it's fantastic. My new joke, you guys are going to love it. It's fantastic.
Are you performing anywhere tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night, I do not know.
You gotta let me know because I have a date tomorrow, and
tomorrow night is not our birthday, so let's see. I don't know what's the date. I think I have car insurance due tomorrow.
Oh, shout out to
car insurance.
Shout out to fuck you, car insurance. You fucking over this week.
Yeah. Go down, rates. Fuck.
Shout out to Lisa Rod Davis. Because, she gave me some cool advice leading up to EDC.
No. Yeah.
And it was insane. And she's a fucking hero, bro. Dude, she is a fucking hero. We got to bring her back on because she told me something that happened at...
I heard about it while I was at Leslie's house. We're doing the podcast.
Oh.
And...
Oh, she talked about it?
No, Leslie told me what was happening in real time. You know what I mean? I was like, oh... Fuck. Okay.
Yeah. So shout out to Lisa Rod Davis. You are a fucking hero in my book.
You're a champion, man.
Yeah.
I have never heard so many people so much suffering in 1 year. I love you, Lisa. You got me. My heart's with you.
If you're listening to this today live, I'm going to be hosting Adult Bingo at Graffiti Junction in College Park beginning at 9:00. We got our birthday next week.
Yep. We have a birthday show November 26th.
25th.
No, listen. It's a birthday show.
Oh.
Comedy show on November 26th at 7:30 Saturday night. I'm going to have some great people, including Scott Hooker and Marcus Crespo coming in for my birthday.
Nice.
Yeah, I told you I was going to have a good show. I'm going to do 5 minutes up front and then let you guys enjoy the rest of it.
There it is.
That's the best show I can do is me not in it.
With all that being said, anything you want to square away or say before we head out of here?
Fuck, I really feel... Yes, November 21st. Hold on. Tell me something about the next, 10, 15 seconds. Look this up.
I don't know what I'm going to be doing for Thanksgiving, but fuck it. I'll eat something that day.
Got it. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Niffer. I have on Monday night next week, I have Flight of Laughter on November 21st at 7:30 p.m. I have the flyer in front of me. I will share it to our website or Facebook communications. It is Facebook. It's at Home State Brewing in Winter Garden. Should I give them the address or just... Okay. The address is... It's really time. 16016 Independence Parkway. Oh, I think it's that huge metro station place in Winter Garden. It's really cool.
Nice.
Fucking awesome, actually. And I'm on there with some fucking killers. I got... all those people kill. Seriously, they do. They do. They're all great.
Check me out this Saturday. Today's the 17th, 18th, 19th.
Okay.
Saturday, November the 19th, I will be in Sanford for the Tom and Dan Badabins Beer Fest, sponsored by Moses DeWitt of the DeWitt Law Firm.
What time does that start?
It's going to go, it starts at 12, drinking starts at 2, ends at 4.
What time are you going to be there?
I'll probably be there like around 12:30, 1 o'clock to
I
get
might
my
join you
wristband.
for a little bit.
Oh, yeah, cool. Just let me know.
Yeah, I might.
I'm going with a little bit of a crew, so.
You need to officially introduce me to Tom and Dan.
Okay.
I've never met them.
Really?
Either one. Sam.
All right, yeah, well, fuck it. We'll definitely talk with them.
Yeah.
And finally tell them, hey, fucking come on our show.
I'll just look Dan in the face and go, "Hi, equal." Just kidding. My ego's not that big, Dan. Don't worry. Don't worry, Tom. I'm more like you. I'm just bad at everything. Burn it all down.
Final thoughts.
Daddy DeSantis is back, baby.
And
Daddy DeSantis is back. We got Trump elections coming up, baby. It's gonna be great for it. Fuck yeah, 6 years.
if you're not laughing, you're not living. Live every day to the fullest, but always do it.
With a huge side of Mike Busey's butthole.
We'll see you guys next week.